Welcome to Estibella Designs. Today we are going to be learning how to cut and sew this trendy backless halter neck design. Without further ado, let's get into class. This can be worn out if you are comfortable with it, but for me, I'm going to be wearing it at home. So these are the materials I'm going to be using. I'll be needing 1/2 inch elastic for the back. Then these are my sewing tools. I'll be using Ankara. I used a total of 2.5 yards of this Ankara print. Okay, so let's fold the fabric. So the first thing I did was to cut my fabric. I cut 45 inches on the yardage side. I cut 45 inches. Then on the lengthwise side, I cut 45 inches. You know, normally Ankara is 45 inches. So the width is 45, the yardage side 45, and the length down is also 45. So I now folded it in a bias form, just as if you want to cut a fillet. So 90-degree fillet. So just fold it over like this. Do you understand how I folded it? Just take the tip and fold it over in a bias form, in a triangular form. Are you seeing it? That is the way you fold for this project that we're about to do. So now I'm going to mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2. My shoulder is 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So I mark 7. After marking that 7 across, make sure you confirm it from the top if it is the same measurement. You see the way I'm measuring it, to be sure that it's the same measurement. If you don't take it from the top like this, to be sure, you will have a V at the end of the day. You will have a V instead of round. So after marking it across, make sure you take the measurement from the top and let them be equal. If it's 7 if it's 7 or 8 or 9 you are getting from the top, let it be the same thing round. Then you reconfirm again if that curve you have made is your shoulder divided by 2. Do you understand? Good. Now let's move to the next thing. Okay, so now we want to get the length. I will not even need to mark the length because of the Ankara is length 45 already. So whatever length is here, that's what I'm going to use as my gown length. So I've gotten what it is. Now I'm going to get what it is from the top, from the tip of this Ankara. I'll get what it is, then I'm going to mark it round. That is what is going to be my gown length. Do you understand? So I'm just going to mark it round from the top. Okay, so just mark it round the way I'm marking it, like this. I'm sorry that you can't see my chalk line. I didn't know that it's not showing. No, I'm using a blue chalk and this fabric is blue. I didn't take note on time. I would have changed the chalk. So please just follow what I'm saying, then you understand what I'm doing. Okay, follow what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Good. So I've marked it. I'm just going to connect all the lines together, just like this. If you are doing a longer one, make sure you take the correct gown length. This one, I don't need to take the gown length. I'm just using the whole length that we have here. So now what I'm going to do at this top here, I'm going to mark 1.5 from the line, the first line I mark, that's shoulder measurement. I'm going to go up by 1.5 so that we can create our casing, because there's going to be a casing that will pass the rope to form the halter neck. So I'm going up from the first line I drew, that my shoulder line. I'm drawing 1.5 inch up, so I'll connect it. That's where I'm going to cut. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is to mark where the back will start from. You know, it's a backless gown, so I'm going to mark where I want the back to start from. You can start from your half length, or you can go up maybe like 14. If you don't want yours to be as low as mine, you can go up. So whatever length you want. I marked 16 there, so just notch that 16. You can make your own higher, then you can cut off. Now I'm cutting off that 1.5 inch allowance that I left up, and I'm cutting the lower part down. This tutorial is very simple. I don't know if I'm explaining it enough, but it's very, 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 very simple and straightforward. I hope you are understanding me. So now I'm cutting out everything. I've cut it now. Let's cut the back. So I'm going to bring another fabric and I'm going to fold it exactly the way I folded it the first time. If you didn't get the folding the first time, watch again. You see, I'll take one part and fold it over in a triangle form. You see it? Perfect. Very simple. So after folding it like this, I'm going to bring the front. I'll place it on it. You know, they are identical. It's the same measurement that I use for the front, the same fabric I use for the same amount of fabric I use for the front, that is what I use for this back too. So if I place it on each other, it will just align. Do you understand? So I place it, everything is aligning. Everything is aligning. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut the down lower part the way we cut the front now. So I'm going to cut that part out first to get the length. I'm going to follow the front that I placed on it. Just follow the front and cut out the length like this. Okay, so after cutting the length, that part that I notch, that part that I said the back will start from, I'm going to notch it so that it will appear on the back now. You know I notched it on the front, so I will notch it again so that it will now appear on the back. Now I will remove the front. So that part that I notch now, I will measure it. I will just measure it from the top to that part that I notch. Then I'll mark it round. Just watch. Now I'll mark it round from the tip like that. Mark it. Good. So after marking it, the next thing I'll do is to go up from that point. I just want to connect all the lines. After connecting all the lines now, I will go up from that point by 1.5 so that we can create the casing. The elastic that I showed you at the beginning, we are going to fix it at the back. So I'll go up by 1.5 from this mark we just marked now. I'll go up by 1.5. That will be the casing. That's what we are going to fold to create the casing for our elastic. So let me mark the 1.5 upward. Okay guys, so I've created the 1.5 casing. Now I'm just going to cut it out. So we are done with the drafting. This is the back, this one is the back, and the first one is the front. So this is how the back is going to look like. Our elastic is going to gather this top. Then this is the front. This is the front. And that top part, our rope is going to turn it into halter neck. So I'm just placing the back on the front. So this is how it's going to be. Now let's start sewing. The first thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to keep the front aside. Let's work on the back first. So this is the back. So that casing that I created, now I'm going to go and fold it. I will go to my sewing machine and fold it. You know I left 1.5, so I'm going to fold ½ inch first, then fold 1 inch. So I'll fold it to create the casing. Let me do that, I'll show you. So guys, I've sewn it, I've created that casing. Then I'll pass my elastic. So the length of your elastic, you can just use, I used about 9 inches of elastic. It doesn't need a very long elastic. Like about 9 inches was okay for me. 9 or 10 inches is okay. So if you put it and you see that it's slack, you can remove from it again. So I went to stitch that place so that I can keep on passing my elastic so that it will not come inside. So I stitched that edge that we started from. I stitched it so that the elastic that I'm passing will not go inside. So I'll just keep passing it till I get to the other end. Okay guys, I've gotten to the other end. I'll go to my sewing machine and I'll go and stitch this other end down. So guys, I've stitched it. Now I'll bring my front and I'll place this back on top of the front. Then I'll just go to my sewing machine and join the sides. I'm going to align the back at that place I notch. You know that place I notch at the front where the back is supposed to start. So you see it. So now I'll go to my sewing machine. I'll start sewing from the bottom. I'll start sewing from the bottom up. I'll sew for both sides. I'll sew on that side, then come to this other side too, align it, then sew here too. Sew from the bottom up. When you sew it, to stop at that place you notch. So let me go and sew it, then I'll bring it back to show you. So guys, I've sewn it. You can see the front and the back has been attached together. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold the remaining allowance at the front. Are you seeing it? To make this two sides neat. So I'm going to fold it twice. I'll fold that side and fold this side too. Do you understand? See where I'm showing you? Fold it twice in to make that part neat. After hemming those two parts, after sewing those two parts, then you come to this top. That 1.5 inch that we left at the top that I said we are going to use to pass our rope, you go and fold it. Do you understand? Make sure you have hemmed the two sides first, then you fold that top. The 1.5 inch that we left, you fold it half inch, then 1 inch, just the way we did for the elastic casing. So let me quickly do that, then I'll come back to show you what next to do. So guys, everything is done. I have folded the top part that I told you. Then I also hemmed the bottom. You see, I've hemmed the bottom of the dress. Then I made a rope. This rope is just 1.5 inch strip. I folded it twice and I sew it. That's how I got this rope. So now I'm going to pass this rope into the casing that we just created at the top. So just use your safety pin to pass the rope inside, just like this. After passing it, your dress is ready. Oh, it's as simple as that. If you have watched up to this point and you find this video helpful, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and drop comments. Ask your questions anywhere you are not clear. Ask your questions and I will reply you. You can see how beautiful this came out. This is where you are going to put your neck. You see it? Look at the front, look at the back. Everything came out perfectly. If you try this, please send it to me on WhatsApp so I can see how beautiful yours came out too. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. So let me ask you, will you wear this out? Will you wear it like on a date or something? For me, I can't wear it out. You know, I'm married. I can't open my back. But you can wear it at home. Since I made it, I've been rocking it at home and I love it so much. And I hope you do too. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.